work I do as a registered dietitian, the topic of meal planning comes up quite frequently. But here's the truth. I struggle with meal planning myself. And so this really got me thinking, how can we get rid of the decision fatigue, simplify the process, come up with a way of doing things that doesn't feel so difficult and is easy to stick with? And this really got me thinking. And then I remembered something that I learned about a long time ago when I was a student. Cycle menus. Let's talk about it. Please note this video is for informational and educational purposes only and is not intended to be individualized nutrition or medical advice. So what is a cycle menu? A cycle menu is a pre-planned set of menus done for a specific period of time, and it is used to simplify meal planning and help control budget. This is commonly used in food service. For instance, if you have a child that goes to school, their school lunch menu is most likely a cycle menu. The length of the cycle is entirely up to you, and that could be 2 weeks, that could be a month. It really depends on your needs, and we're going to talk through this today, how you can create a cycle menu to simplify meal planning for yourself. Today, I'm going to give you a broad overview of how you can create a cycle menu, but stay tuned because we will dig deeper on each topic covered here in future videos. So how exactly do you create a cycle menu? Since I'm a paper lover, I'm going to talk about creating a cycle menu using paper products, but you could just as easily do this digitally if that's your preference. I'm only going to focus on creating a dinner menu as I start to use the cycle menu in my own life, but you could absolutely create a cycle menu for every meal of the day if that's what you need. Step 1, you need to make a list of your favorite go-to meals. Or if you're getting tired of the same old like I am, then you may want to look up new recipes and incorporate those into your list of meals. Considerations at this point might be your personal health needs, making sure that you're creating balanced meals that suit your specific needs. You're also going to want to consider if you're somebody who likes to eat the same thing over and over, or if you need a lot of variety. That's going to determine how many meals you need to list, and it's also going to help you with the next step in the process. Now you're going to want to choose the length of your cycle. If you do like to eat the same things kind of over and over, then you might need a short cycle, like a 2-week cycle. This means that you'll list a specific set of meals for week 1, a specific set of meals for week 2, and then the cycle will repeat on week 3. You can also incorporate themes or repeating meals. So for instance, in my child's school lunch menu, every Friday is pizza day, no matter what cycle they're in. You can do this for yourself. Maybe you love Taco Tuesday or Meatless Monday. Really, there's no rules, especially when you're creating the menu for you and your family. I'm personally going to start with a 3-week cycle. I actually do like to eat a lot of the same things, and there will probably be repeats within my cycle. However, I'm also getting kind of tired of the same old, and I am in the process of looking for new recipes to incorporate into my cycle menu. You can also create more than one cycle and then string cycles together. For simplicity, I'm going to start with one cycle. I'm going to use a monthly meal planning insert from Jane's Agenda to create my cycle that I will keep track of within my planner. You can find my Jane's Agenda affiliate link and discount code down in the description box. Thank you so much. If you shop that link, I do earn a small commission at no extra cost to you. I most likely will keep track of my monthly and weekly meal planning within my planner as well, but I also may use a wall calendar, and I'd like to thank Cabbrix for sending me this calendar. My family has utilized a wall calendar for many years. It just works for us, and I think that a wall calendar is a great option because it will keep your meal planning front and center, especially if you keep your calendar in the kitchen. Cabbrix has this design also in a magnetic calendar, which you could put right on your refrigerator. And I love that option. I may shop that in the future myself. And you can find the link for Cabbrix, which is an Amazon store, down in the description box. Because my family schedule is so unpredictable and not particularly set in stone at this time, I think what I'm going to do is use sticky notes. This way I can move the sticky notes around on the calendar and very easily adjust to my scheduling needs. But you could certainly do that in your planner as well, either with sticky notes or using a pencil or erasable pen. For weekly meal planning, I've added the Jane's Agenda number 5 insert to my planner. And this way I can list my weekly meal plan, and in the column right next to it, I can list out my grocery list for the week. I love this insert. I've used it for my weekly planning in the past, and I think this is going to be perfect for weekly meal planning. I will absolutely keep you guys posted on my own meal planning journey and let you know what works and what doesn't and how I adjust in the future. That's really all it takes to create a cycle menu. But there are 2 bonus steps I'd like to mention at this point. Number 1, if you'd like to spend a little more time up front to help you save time later, you could create a master grocery list for each week of your cycle. Then you can compare that master list to the items that you have on hand, and this will simplify your grocery planning down to a few short minutes. So that's something that I may consider doing myself. Number 2, I would definitely encourage you to reflect on the process as you go and figure out what's working and what's not. Some of the things that I'm going to watch for in my own process is that I'm going to take note of the meals that I'm enjoying or not enjoying, what my family's enjoying or not enjoying, especially as I add new meals into our cycles. But also, I'm going to take note of how much time specific meals take in terms of preparation, because that's certainly a consideration with our busy schedules, as well as which meals make leftovers. That's one of my favorite meal prepping hacks, and I love it when meals make leftovers so that I don't have to cook again the following night. All right, guys, I can't wait to hear what you think about the idea of using a cycle menu to simplify meal planning. Let me know if you're going to try it. I can't wait to hear how it works for you. I will definitely keep you posted on how it works for me. Quite a ways back, I created a tips for meal planning video, and that I think would be the perfect complement to this video. So I will link that for you here. And otherwise, I will see you in the next one. Bye.